there is a song that was not on this list, and I feel like this is a perfect way to reintroduce in a slightly new form a segment that we started doing during the Corona Diaries, because there was one very notable exception, and I figured this would be the perfect thing to start off the jam of the week. Fucking Journey. This song ain't on there. Don't Stop Believin' made the list, but this, come on.
But also, I am constantly mad at people for their Journey song choices.
Yeah.
Because
It's tough to pick a good
Ways
one.
fucking slaps, and no one talks about it at all.
Oh, yeah.
I love Separate Ways.
I'm a big fan of The City. When the
also
lights go
beautiful.
down
Yes.
the city.
Yeah,
Beautiful
it's a sick
song.
Well, Separate Ways I love because I saw the music video and I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is sick as hell. How are we not constantly like crushing into this song?
If you want to, because nowadays Journey, they're playing a state fair near you, I'm sure. But if you want to see them in a very cheap and efficient way, the Santa Fe Springs Flea Market usually features the Journey cover band about once a year. You have never seen people at a flea market
The Journey cover band,
lose
like
their
the single Journey cover band.
It's called "Don't Stop Believin'," a tribute to Journey.
If you
The
think
number
that you,
one.
If you thought
Right.
you weren't going to
Of
see
8
some
million
tits at a
Journey
farmer's
cover
market,
band.
You've never seen people lose their shit at a flea market like they do in Santa Fe Springs when "Don't Stop Believin'," a tribute to Journey, gets on the stage.
If you thought you weren't going to see a grown woman flash during the day at a flea market, you were wrong.
Well, we're gonna hear the equivalent of that, Katrina, because this segment, we've heard what the critics have had to say this whole episode. We're done with the critics. Fuck the critics. We want to know what the people are saying, and the only way to check the temperature, to look under the hood, to see what the people are saying, is to go to, of course, the YouTube comment section of Any Way You Want It by Journey, and let's just see what the people think about this particular song. So
It's not good.
well, maybe, I don't know. Sometimes
Maybe.
it's usually crazy, and we've got some gas huffers out there, some jilted lovers, but there's no telling what this bounty will bring. So the ship is pulling into the harbor. Let's unload these YouTube comments for Journey's 1980 classic from the album Departure, Any Way You Want It. First up, Carmen Paul from 2 years ago. He has such a unique voice, full of emotions. You can feel that he sinks from the bottles of his heart. Give me goosebumps. So, there we go.
I think that's a voice to text thing. I think it's
I think they're German because he's saying sinks.
goosebumps.
I think-
Goosebumps killed me. I loved Goosebumps.
I feel like if he was German and was doing voice to text, he would be like, goosebumps, no, and like,
Yeah.
immediately.
I love Goosebumps, and I love From the Bottles of My Heart.
Yeah.
From the bottles of my heart is good.
I just love the idea this song would give you goosebumps. Like you hear this and you're like, oh my God.
I mean,
The
I
8 millionth time I've heard this song.
Samuel, you need to let Neil Sean into your life and let him rock your face with
I
that
was
with
about
that guitar.
to say, like, Journey doesn't not give me goosebumps sometimes. Like, he holds some of those notes, dude.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Steve Perry knows what he's doing.
He's a fucking man.
Yeah.
Knows what he's doing. This guy.
Monica Wrangle from 1 year ago. Hello? Don't you miss me? Ha ha ha. I can't help but listen. I'm Monica Wrangle, and I will continue to be faithful to him. Steve Perry conquered me. Kisses and hugs to all his followers.
This is a thing that happens sometimes. There were groupies from back in the day comment because they think they're talking to the band.
Yeah.
And this is a thing we've seen often in these.
This is Steve Perry came through Spadoinkle, Nebraska, and fucking this.
Spadoinkle.
And laid it down just with every lady.
I think that's
down.
from Cannibal the Musical. I can't take relay claim to Spadoinkle, but
There's nothing sadder than thinking of a groupie becoming a mom and having that level of tech savviness where she's just like, how do I get on the Facebook and talk to that guy who used to blow?
I need to tell these women he loves me. He used to tell me that all the time.
I love the passive aggressive. I love the passive aggressive at the end. Anyway, y'all have fun. The rest of his followers who don't know Steve like I know him.
You don't know that scene for shit.
I was backstage.
Here at Bear Tummy Pond, Nebraska, they rocked out, and me and Steve made a connection, a love connection.
I ran my fingers through his hair for 20 minutes. It was amazing.
I grabbed a chunk of it as he got back into his limo.
She is like bragging as if to make other women jealous.
Oh,
I love it.
Based on the dude, I spent, as I usually do, about an hour combing comments, and dude, people are real into Steve Perry.
I love that they're using it like an aim away message. Like, y'all can be jealous if you want.
Yeah.
I had him.
I hit it first.
Does he make that high-pitched scream when in the height of passion? Ah! Like, does he do that?
Neil Sean comes out of the closet. Look at my 16th notes. MB Math from 1 month ago. This is great. Sadly, today's music is all about body parts and swearing.
I love the subtle rap music.
I know,
Yeah.
but also like
That guy's name is Bartholomew, and he is a 60-year-old math teacher.
Yeah.
I mean, his name is MB Math.
But it's
so-
also saying any way you want it, that's the
Yeah,
way
it's-
you need it.
yeah.
What do you think that that's about?
There's
Emily?
no body parts
Hold
mentioned.
tight
I do not
every
like to hear
night.
about a vagina
Yeah.
or butt.
Oh, the Dixon pussies! Oh, the Dixon pussies! Titties, Dixon pussies! If it was that, the song wouldn't have the same impact. It's hard to listen to it the same way again.
Benjamin Blake Mitchner from 3 years ago. I love Journey and always have from my childhood through now to at 41 and a half. Last Saturday night, I was at a hockey game in my hometown of Princeton, New Jersey, and this song came through the loudspeakers, and then bang! I'm Steve Perry. I'm wailing. I'm an animal. And I'm just thinking, then I'm asked to leave, and then I'm tasered.
I was about to
right.
say, this guy just drew a picture.
Hockey, he's an animal. I love just
Oh,
fucking
man.
he's banging on the glass and like flicking off the opposing team and just nice.
Oh, so many people. So many
everybody.
people have been dragged into paddy wagons to this song.
Chris Christensen from 3 years ago. I knew a beautiful lady named Karen Helmstater who sang this to me one night. We had both been had we both been single, this would have been our wedding song. Yes, she was that good. There's some
drama.
cheating, some Scandinavian cheating going on between Chris Christensen and Karen Helmstater.
There's misconnections in the YouTube comments on this Journey song.
Oh yeah.
If you're
That's the best. And these YouTube comments, they always like, if you ever read this, like we are the first people to read this, maybe ever.
Maybe ever.
This guy's wife goes through his YouTube comments.
Oh, yeah.
He's got some explaining to do.
Yeah. Who is Karen Helmstater? Chris?
That's also it. It's just some dude with no privacy putting a message in a bottom on YouTube. Please, suck my dick one day, maybe, at a reunion. I love you.
Yeah, remember that one night stand from 2 decades ago? I still think about it when I'm thinking about how much I hate my wife. Anyways, I like this song.
Anyway, this song. What song are we talking about?
Oh, well, Jose Villalobos from 3 years ago. Sharon used to sing this back in the day when we would talk on the phone. She would say, any way you want it, that's the way you need it, Joe. Goddamn, I miss her and the 80s. Life is a bitch and then you die.
Wow.
And then he loaded the pistol.
This is a Tom Waits song.
I know, right? Chill out, Jose. It's fine.
That's the way you need
It should be a Tom Waits song.
The constant stream to type goddamn into a YouTube comment is a weight I cannot bear right now.
Well, I
Jesus.
found kind of a man who I believe to be a similar age, but a better attitude. Benjamin Riggs, Outdoors and All, from 4 years ago. I feel old listening to this, but at the same time, joyful. And knowing I've had a good life. Lots of chicas, booze, good music, good life.
Oh my god!
I just like that he used the word chicas, like he's Razor Ramon.
Well, the second you said chicas, I just imagined being like chicas.
The chicas, they for fun, man.
Dude, these are all like fucking like regulars at like an Omaha, Nebraska Buffalo Wild Wings. All these people are like weird, old, like, but they get drunk on Budweiser kind of people.
Well, this one's great. Rita Mounts from 2 weeks ago. Remember, everyone, that if you have someone talk to you on this website saying that he is Steve Perry from Journey, and if he propositions you, it is not him. I am reporting this to the site, to YouTube, because the man who is posting here is impersonating Steve Perry.
Oh my god!
So Rita Mounts got taken for a ride.
This is happening currently, 2 weeks ago.
So be on the lookout. All Points Bulletin.
If someone sends you a message that says, "I'm Steve Perry, send me money,"
if a man with feathered hair and bell-bottoms jeans approaches you, it's not him.
Oh my god! That means that some dude was in these comments like us and just looked in the mirror and was like, I'm gonna give these people what they want.
That's right.
You know the groupie got a message.
I was about to say,
he's like, I'm fully taking advantage of this.
I'm on a cougar hunt, boys.
Yes, I remember our relationship from 1982. If you give me your credit card number, I can buy a plane ticket to come visit with you, my love.
Monica Wrangle? Is this Monica Wrangle? Can I have your social security number, Monica Wrangle? Tabitha M. Broadway from 2 years ago. No cheating. I am not trying anything through here. To the many hackers stealing my files and using them for wrong over 8 years.
No.
I love the music about my life, and it is who I was and remain as. That is personal on this note.
Damn.
So, don't know what happened to her.
This is a
She's on one.
comment.
That's a scary one. That's a scary
also,
one.
does she think people are stealing her information through YouTube comments?
To write songs about her. They've been doing it for 8 years.
And she refuses to keep her opinions to herself.
Yeah.
Regardless of the repercussions.
I got a couple more here. These are time capsules. I went way back for this one. Before Play, for 8 years ago.
Ooh.
This is a time capsule.
The beginning.
If the movie Rock of Ages brought you here, you don't know the first fucking thing about rock music. Which, for our younger listeners, Rock of Ages, a jukebox musical turned film starring Tom Cruise from 2012.
It is just, that's like the YouTube comment version of an old guy seeing a young girl with a Led Zeppelin shirt on.
You know,
right.
name
like,
two songs besides Stairway and Black Dog. I dare you.
And she's just like, what? On her phone.
This is another time capsule. Sarah Martin, 9 years ago. Who dislikes this? Coney 2012. I was like, wow.
Whoa.
Let's bring up Ugandan warlords while discussing our favorite nostalgia
people were
things.
trying to get that message out any way they could.
That's right.
I love this one. This is from 11 years ago. Adam Heim. Listen up, everyone. Very important. The Rock Nation will be attacking Justin Bieber's Baby video on September 1st onward.
Jay-Z, no.
That's The Rock.
Remember to dislike, put a comment, and flag the Baby video on September 1st. We need your help to destroy this modern auto-tune music that has ruled the world. Copy and paste this comment on every good music, such as Metallica, Dio, AC/DC, Led Zepp, The Doors, Beatles, Rolling Stone, Iron Maiden, Hendrix, Guns N' Roses. Thumbs up to this plan. Dude, love it, by the way. Don't stop believing at my Nerxt show.
My Nerks.
N-E-R-X-T.
This is the worst version of the Bayhive I've ever seen.
Yeah, man, we're going to stand up for the integrity of rock and roll.
The Nerks guy.
The Nerks show.
That's like a fucking. That's like something that like Michael Scott would say on The Office or something. Yeah,
My Nerks
you could
show.
send right Nerks to me. That's so stupid.
Boys, we're going to attack the Baby video. Oh, look, they've brought some girls from the dance team to entertain us.
Oh shit.
God. Times After I'm done healing my foot from clamping it on this George Foreman, the baby video. We're gonna woof it. We're gonna woof it from all sides. Oh my god.
Last three here. Your mom doer from 2 years ago.
He was so happy he didn't have to put numbers behind that.
That's right. The ridge.
He was like, first one, how?
It's like motherfucker's been taken. Mom have sex with her person has been taken. But the mom doer, that's open.
Your mom doer from 2 years ago. I listened and sung this when I was like 3, maybe my late 2s. This is the first.
Wait a minute.
This is the first time I've ever heard this. This is the first time I've heard this in a long time. I almost cried. This song changed my life. The reason I can play so many different instruments. This song was my start, possibly my end.
Why do all these end in
The
suicide?
last part was really confusing.
Don't stop believing,
These
guys.
comments are all cries for help.
Yeah, all of them.
Oh well.
But also, who has ever referred to the age late 2s?
Yeah.
That's why I included it.
My late 2s.
Yes, I remember
I
that
was-
from my late 2s.
I
First
was-
off, no, you don't.
I was
No, not at all. Your brain, it's physically impossible to remember anything at the age of 2.
I was 2 for 6 years in a row. It was towards my late 2s though.
Hilarious.
This one,
Good Lord.
Yes, I
look,
remember thinking that in my late 2s.
as we've said before, we are a no snitching podcast, but I would encourage the cops to look at Steve Harrell from 2 months ago. Thank you, Steve Perry, for helping me lose my virginity. Ugly as dirt, but I had a killer sound system. Rhonda King was the first of many victims.
Oh, no.
dear.
Oh, Steven.
Amazing.
Okay.
Time to go to jail,
To
Steven.
put Steven in
That
jail.
sounds like he just commits rape to this
That's
song.
what it sounds
Not
like.
that he has a great sound system. He's like, I have a great sound system, and by that I mean it muffles their screams while I play this song at full volume.
Victor, yeah, just boy, talk about the emperor has no clothes situation.
I thought he meant in a Trans Am.
There was one that I didn't include on here that somebody was like, does anyone know where I can get a Camaro made between the years of 1982 and 92? I'm like, everyone on this page,
Yeah.
this is what they're listening to.
Normally, I would say you have the wrong forum, but
This one, yeah, you
Yeah,
nailed it.
you're in the right place.
it has the most likes. It's like a pinned comment.
It just just Auto Trader magazine breaks out in the sub comments. And finally, Oathkeeper from 6 months ago. I hate the wife. She does nothing, not even cook. Fuck you, Norma. And that.
Jesus Christ. That is fucking what?
I just love. I hate the wife.
It
Yeah.
doesn't sound like he's getting it the way he wants it or the way he
Anyway.
Police also investigate
yeah.
this
Yeah,
guy.
you may want to.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Norma.
I know,
I'm
Norma-
concerned for her.
I hope Norma got very far away from Oathkeeper.
The FBI doesn't need to listen to our phones. Just read what people are publicly
telling ya.
typing.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's out
it's
there.
all there. It's all on YouTube.
it's
Check it out.
crazier than Facebook.
They
It's
put
really
first
crazier
and
than
last
Facebook.
names.
Oh.
There's like all the information
Oh, yeah.
you need.
I keep
Lordy.
forgetting that this is like where anti-vaxxers go to like. It's YouTube, YouTube and Facebook.